Hello everybody, it is Robin, your Chalk Couture designer. I haven't been on in forever and a day, it seems, and I am getting ready for vacation and thought I can't leave without doing at least one video for y'all. I have been so busy trying to get caught up at work, get everybody in before I leave, and get all my custom orders for my crafting done so I can come back with a clean slate. So I thought I would come on and do a really quick, easy project with you. I wanted to showcase this month's club transfer. This is Hello Summer. And if you're wondering what a club transfer is, it's for club members. You can join as a Chalk Couture club member for $19.99 a month, and you get access to one transfer. You'll get a transfer of the month, which is exclusive to members only, and all the chalk paste that you need to complete that project. So if you want more information about that, let me know, and I will send you the link for that. It's a 3-month commitment. After 3 months, if you decide you don't want to continue with it, you can cancel it. But it's a great way to get your hands wet and dabble in the chalking. So this is how this transfer comes. It's in 3 different sections, so I'm going to just cut it apart. There's little cut lines where you can cut your transfer, and this is going to be a layered process. So let's just do that really quick here, like so. And then you want to mark the back of your transfer so you know what is the front and what is the back of the carrier sheet. I've got my pen right here. Maybe I've got my pen there. How about my marker? And then Hello Summer. Okay. I really should be in bed because I gotta leave in the morning to catch my flight, but who can sleep anyway? Okay, what I'm gonna do this on is a round surface. This is not a Chalk Couture surface, so I've already gone ahead and applied a layer of wax. I'm just gonna buff off that wax right now so I can get it ready for our chalking. Sorry if I'm wiggling the camera too much here. Okay, so you just want to buff off the wax. What the wax does is it creates a layer between the transfer and your surface so that you're not pulling up any paint or anything and ruining your transfer. The 2 colors, I'm going to just use 2 colors on this. I have these 2 colors. I have Bumblebee and Currant Jam. Those are the colors I'm going to use. Let me get out my squeegees and baby wipes. Okay, I have my fuzzing cloth here. When you're working on a non-Chalk Couture surface, you definitely want to fuzz. It's very important to fuzz so that you take a little bit of the sticky off. I'm just going to see where I want to place this. Alright, I think right about there. So I'm going to do the first layer of the sunglasses first because this is going to have to dry in order to do the top layer. So while this is drying, I'll do the words. You probably can't see. Get that glare out. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and fuzz my first layer, and there are registration marks. I don't know if you can see right here on the top, right there. On each side there's registration marks so that when I place down the second layer I can line it up perfectly. Okay. I'm going to fuzz that a couple of times, like so. All right. right, once you get that fuzz to your satisfaction, you're going to place that down. Now, there's a lot of screening here, so it's important to really get that to adhere well. I'm going to just eyeball it and center it, like so. You want to work out all of your air bubbles, just like so. And I forgot my water bath, so I will be placing my transfers back on the carrier sheet until I'm done, and then I'll go to the sink and wash them. So this one I'm going to do in the currant jam. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a stir. You want your paste to be like a yogurt consistency. Give that a nice good stir. Actually, I think I'll stir up my yellow too. When I do the words, we're going to do a technique called hot mess. And I'll show you what that's all about when we get there. I'm just going to stir my yellow and get that prepared as well. This is a nice bright yellow. Seeing how we're not getting any sunshine here in upstate New York. This might help. I'm going to add a little squirt of water. It seems to be a little dry. And yes, I'm in my jammies. Because it's like midnight here. And I'm just waiting for my last load of clothes to dry in the dryer so I can throw that last couple of things in my suitcase, and then I will hit the hay. But I'm wide awake. I'm a night owl. This is what happens when I get busy doing stuff. Okay, so I've got my colors stirred, so I'm going to go ahead with my squeegee, and I'm going to use the currant jam on the base of the sunglasses here. So you're just going to pick up your paste and work that through. Just like so. And I am going to put a little bit on the registration marks so that when I put the second layer on, I can line it up perfectly. And then when you're all done, those registration marks will erase. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm about sick of this rain. It's ridiculous. And I'm headed to Utah, and the weather isn't any better there, so they're actually calling for snow. Okay, I'm going to pick that up, and there's our first layer. I'm going to set this aside and set that back on the carrier sheet until I can get to the sink. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and do the words. And the words we're going to do in a technique called hot mess. So again, you want to fuzz your transfer. I thought maybe this might bring on some warmer weather. Hello, summer. And if that's not dry enough when I come back, I've got my blow dryer. We'll hit it with the blow dryer and dry it really good. All right, so I have fuzzed that. I'm going to place my words where I want them. Right about there. Press it down to get all your air bubbles out. Now, the hot mess technique is kind of like using 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors, 2 or more colors, I should say. And I'm just going to put dots of each color on here, and then we're going to use a squeegee and squeegee them together, and it's going to create a really cool swirly effect. So there's really no, I'm not doing this in any rhyme or reason. I guess there could be a pattern if you really wanted it to be. When you do the hot mess technique, you cannot put the color back into a jar because it's going to be mixed with another color. So you don't want to overuse your ink when you're doing a hot mess because it is going to be a waste. So I'm going to grab my baby wipe. Once I get my colors on there, we're going to grab another squeegee, and I'm just going to work the squeegee across. And those colors are going to blend and mix quite nicely, just like so. Make sure I get all of my colors, all of my screening covered. And then when I remove the excess, we're going to wipe it onto the baby wipe because it's mixed color. Remove some more excess, like so. And just like before, we're going to pull that transfer right up. And I'm going to set that to the side. Oh, that looks so pretty. I should give you a closer look there. See how those colors are kind of melded together? That is so cool. Love, love, love that look. Okay, now we need to dry, and I just put my finger in there. We need to dry that. So I got my blow dryer. Excuse the noise for a minute, maybe. I always use the cool button. You can use heat, but if you use the heat, then you need to use the cool button so it'll bring it back to room temperature. If you don't allow it to come back to room temperature, when you do a second layer, it's going to pull up on you. Okay, and you can tell that it's dry because it changes color, but it's dry, it's not smearing. I have my registration marks right up here so I know where to place the second layer, and I'm really going to make sure that this gets fuzzed well because I'm going over top of a previous chalked surface, and I want to keep that color intact. So fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. All right. Now I'm going to place this down using the transfer marks. I think if I can see them. I didn't do them really dark. But you can also see through your transfer to know where to place this. Let's see. Should have made those a little bit darker, but that's okay. It'll work. Okay, there's one. I think that's it. Let's take a look here. Yep, looks pretty good. I might be off a little bit because I really can't see my registration marks. I didn't do them dark enough. Okay, so I'm going to press that. I'm not pressing super hard because I don't want to pull up my previously chalked area. I'm going to take a clean squeegee and I'm going to go into my yellow. That's my second color. And just like we did the first time, we're going to run that color right across the screening. I am applying a moderate amount of pressure, not a lot, because like I said, I want to keep that bottom layer intact. I'm going to remove my excess, like so, and pull that baby up. Get rid of the line there. There we go. I'm going to go slow so I don't pull anything up. There we go. Voila. Put that to the side. How cute. And there's our layered look. Now, to finish this off, this has a cording that I don't like. Let me close up my paste before we get going here. Just don't want anything to dry up on me. All right, that. Clean everything off. Baby wipes will be your best friend for this kind of stuff. I go through a lot. All right, we'll clean off these. You don't want to leave your paste open to the air for too long because things will start to dry out on you. And you don't want that. So I'm going to close that up. And get rid of this yellow. This is a perfect time to do crafting. The whole house is quiet. Even the animals are all sleeping. Okay, so that's all cleaned up. Close this up. Okay, now, like I was saying, this has a cord on it that I don't like. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my own flair to it. I'm going to remove this cording. Like so. Throw that away, and I have some jute. I love jute rope. That's like my favorite. And I have some wooden beads here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out 2 beads. Let's do the lighter ones. These are kind of cool. They've got a little bit of a texture to them. I don't know if you can tell. There it is. A little bit of a texture there. So we're going to use those 2 beads. I'll close these up so they don't get all over the place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my jute and I'm going to thread one side of it through there. I'm going to thread that through my bead. I'm going to tie a knot in the end of my jute, like so. Like that. And then I'm going to figure out about how much I need. I'm just going to guesstimate here right at the moment. Run that through the second hole, through the second bead. If you're doing this and the jute's giving you a hard time, you can put a little bit of tape on the end of your jute, and that will keep it from fraying too much. Tie a knot into this end of the jute. Push that down a little bit into the bead. Cut off your excess. There, and I've made a better hanger that I like for my project. So this is just a really quick little project. This is Maze Club Transfer that if you're a designer, you get them for free once a month, and if you're a member, you get them as a member, and those are the only people that get that transfer. So I just wanted to share quick with y'all before I leave, let you know I'm still hanging in here. Didn't disappear. It's just been a little bit crazy in my world. Hopefully I'll get back on some kind of a schedule when I get back from vacation. I'm sure that I will be checking in while I'm gone. I can't stay away. So I hope you all have a great week, and I hope you have a great night. Please share my video with anybody that you think might be interested in learning more about Chalk Couture. If you want more information on being a club member, I'd love to share. And if you would like to join my team, you want to do this as a hobby or as a business for yourself, I'd love to have you join me. Anyway, have a great night. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.